Hi everybody, a very good afternoon. You could call it good evening. It's 3:30 by the watch. I'm Jashin Kapani, the founder, CEO, and the person, the brainwave, the brainchild behind this setup in Delhi NCR, India called I'm Decor and Design. We are in the business of designing, manufacturing, and supplying home and office decor and interior solutions. And besides that, uh, we I'm also into a lot of other stuff which is like thought sharing on various forums and stuff. I'm a drummer on for various causes and for creative purposes with the Delhi Drum Circle and lots of other stuff. So I'll keep it short. You could research me and stuff because I want to save my voice and my energy. So hope all of you are doing good and great and stuff. So for me, it's been a little challenging and stuff with the weather and all that. As you can see, I'm not going to talk about the throat, but yes, from 2:30 to 4 o'clock, I was shifting and tossing on my bed with the weather and everything, and I woke up with a real bad blocked throat. And it's just like maybe 2 hours or back, I've been able to completely speak after taking whatever necessary precautions and stuff. So now I've had my first cup of Indian coffee. Indian coffee. East or west, north or south, I think Indian coffee works the best. So the previous to this, I was having some other make-off coffees and it was not helping, and chai and everything. So now, what is the post all about? Include chai, coffee, and ginger and turmeric, everything to your diet and all that. And yes, of course, keep having lukewarm water. बट इस वेदर में कुछ नहीं कह सकते क्या है. हाँ, so the share is about kimono. So the last few days I've been catching up on a lot of stuff, specifically tidying up. So most of my shares that I do are actually practical ones because this is something which I do simultaneously as well, most of it. And also what I've already experienced or thought shares, uh, talking to people or, or kind of bouncing off with people, women, men, children, youngsters, people I meet at various forums or people I meet in my neighborhood and stuff. So I keep it real and stuff so that you can relate with a lot of the stuff that I share. So kimono, which is very unique, and it can also be kind of personal and stuff which sparks joy, and stuff which is again related to kind of keeping your passion or keeping you going and stuff. Now look at me. I mean, till about half an hour back, I was almost going to just start crying because I mean, I was like, what the hell, how many more medicines and stuff and all. And then I was like going down and I had a coffee. I switched on some good music and stuff. And now I'm feeling better. I'm reading a book. And probably it's also the weather, the smog or whatever, which is making me feel low. And I've identified all of this because I'm not like this on all days. It's only like in the night I'm feeling this way. And I wake up today and I'm not feeling that good and all that. And the weather is so crazy outside today, okay? So what did I do? I listened to my favorite music. I was tidying up. I was cleaning up, making some plans here and there, and I'm kind of catching up with my reading and stuff. And I've been watching movies and all, doing my work and everything, and a lot of stuff behind the scene. And a set of lines from my experience, which is kimono. So we all have things that are unique to our professions. So it might be if you're a creative person or an artist, or if you're a designer, or if you're a fashion person, or if you're an author, if you're a radio jockey, if you're a storyteller, or if you're a hairdresser, or if you're a connoisseur, or if you're a blogger, if you're a photographer, or if you're a marketing person or whatever. What's very important is to stay inspired. And then there are certain days where everything gets overwhelming. So traffic can be overwhelming, your health concern can be overwhelming, the weather can be overwhelming. stuff can get onto you and stuff. Yes, of course. And you want to kind of be a part and parcel of stuff that sparks joy, that keeps you off. So what did I do? So few things. Music was one. Writing this second. Visiting my favorite coffee shops was another. Catching up with my friends was good. Reading was good. Cleaning was good. Watching movies is happening and stuff. Now all of that is done, but I can't do that the whole day, right? So what keeps a person like me going, or what keeps other people going? So as a designer or an artist, I found that the moment I put on nail paint, I felt good. So 2 days I didn't put any nail paint, and I was trying to see how it feels, because I see a lot of people taking a break by not having a nail paint on, and I was trying to relate myself to other people, and I was trying to see how it feels and stuff. And I'm sharing this because I come from experience, and I've been sharing this extensively, that the moment you start indulging in color, you start feeling good. So I just did this little task. I just put a little bit of nail color. I just, had my second bath. I changed my clothes, and I put on my favorite lipstick and stuff. I got myself a cup of coffee, and I started doing my favorite stuff, and I started reading, and I started feeling better. And then, so a few set of lines, I'd had a chat with an artist, and she said the same thing, that she said that sometimes, as she's a painter, oil didn't spark joy in her while painting and stuff, despite the fact that it was very precious for her as an artist to paint and stuff, because that was something which was helping her sell her art and stuff and all. On certain days, what did she do? She changed her mediums and started creating new styles and stuff. So there was also a fashion designer I spoke with, and she said that she was into costume designing and stuff, and she got so, let's use the word, bored with it and stuff, that she wanted to discover something new and stuff, and I did exactly that. I do more of furniture. I do more of corporate gifting items. I work more on wood. I work more on metal. I do semi precious stuff and all that. And I started experimenting on fabric. I've never done this before, but I got a few samples of fabric, table runners and table mats made and stuff. And I realized that, yeah, this is something which is new for me, and it's kind of challenging enough for me and stuff. And last 2 3 days or 4 5 days when I've been doing that, I'm so excited about it. And this is the kind of feeling that I would get when I just initially, a few years back, started this business of mine, or this work of mine and stuff. And because I got so used to the catalogs, and I got so used to promoting these and stuff, I started feeling a little stagnated and stuff. And also, it's of course the health and the weather and stuff. But the lesson in this, or the takeaway in this, or my realization in this, which I'm sharing here for other people, is that if you ever feel stagnated, or if something is getting you down, people specifically in creative professions, or people who are required to ideate or come up with ideas and stuff like that, always a good idea is to get inspiration from something new. Go to a new place, look at something new, try ideate on something new, and try, try regaining a new perspective on it. So fabrics, for sofas is something which I'm very good at, or cushions is very very something I'm okay with, or uh, let's say whatever related to interiors I'm good with. But I never tried my luck with mats. I never tried my luck with, let's say, purses. I never tried my luck with, let's say, sling bags and stuff. And I started researching those. I started looking at those and stuff, and I shared those pictures. I got a few samples made, and I started feeling good. And I was on a different, or I'm on a different trajectory of kind of thinking differently about a few things and stuff. So there's a glance of one of the samples I got done, and here are those samples that I have here. So as I started doing that, I'm starting to use this. I'm suddenly starting to feeling good. Started suddenly feeling even better than what I did before. So these little changes are inspiring me to share this, that the job specific kimono, it doesn't just hold true at your office space. It's something personal. It starts for creative people, or for those who got the love and zeal and passion for life, it starts from where you are, where you stay, where you live, where you surround yourself with stuff. So a lot of people, what they do is they start peaking in their creative best when they go to their offices. When they walk into their office space, they'll be at their best. But when they come back home, it's a complete opposite and stuff, But for someone like me who's been in the profession for probably 25 years plus or something, my experience says that where you live, where you stay, where you work out of, where you sleep, eat, drink, get ready, that has to be a place which is actually going to be your sacred kimono space where all your ideas come in, your energy comes in. And if somebody in your environment, let's say your children, your family, your dog, your relatives, your husband, your wife, they have to be kind of roped in or pulled in to influence them in a positive manner, to let their creative side out and stuff, and for them to kind of get a little bit of, joy and everything. It's always a good idea to kind of make them embrace that as well. Always a good idea to positively impact your environment as well. And this is how also good health is a impact on people around you and stuff. And when you get into your health, then your body cells and everything get into a joyful state of mind and stuff, and you let the joy sink in and all that. Okay, so pay attention to your feelings. How do you feel? Till about half an hour back, I was like, man, I'm sure it's not age creeping in or whatever. What is age? Is just a number. It's the pollution and everything, and all the medication and all, and this goddamn, ear thing and all, so much of it, and then you're like, man, what's happening and all, and then you put on your favorite lipstick, you put on your music, you put on some. I mean, you listen to some nice musical scores. You get your book, you get your coffee, you get your nail paint on, you wear some good clothes. Obviously, I was dressed up before this. You already done your stuff. You already done your designing work. You already got your, you know, team working wherever or whatever project on your products and stuff and all that. And what are you doing? You're allowing your ideas and your creativity to flow. So always a good idea to kind of personalize your kimono, not just with your career but also with your personal health and stuff. So hope this helps. So cheers. Here I am with my lovely Indian coffee. So hope to meet you soon. And you can reach me on jkapani@gmail.com, justlinkapani.im@gmail.com, justlinkapanioffice@gmail.com. Feel free to write in, and also be creative around your pets and your community streets and stuff. Get some jackets and get some sweaters and stuff for all of that. And like me, if you're doing some charity this year, or if you're doing some personalized making a difference and all, I'm not hyping up charity because to each one his own. I mean, I